I'm actually surprised this film isn't bottom, quite frankly. But
Yeah.
I think only because when this app works, the sort of thing, and it picks it up against other films, you think, oh, a lot of the time I think I don't really want to watch that film because Bond dies. I don't
I
really
know.
want to watch Bond dying. And so, yeah, I have a lot of problems with this film. There are good things in it. So the reason why I think this film isn't bottom is because it has a lot of redeeming features. Number one, I would say, is the pre-title sequence. That, for me, is actually my favorite pre-title sequence in the
Yeah.
entire series.
I like
Okay.
it.
So,
It's a banger.
that there's so much going on in that. So much going on. Obviously, you've got all the stuff at the beginning with uh uh
Matera and
well, yeah,
the
when
Madeline
she's
stuff before that. You're
Madeline,
talking, yeah.
sorry, that's all not Madeline, when she's a child with her alcoholic mother, and she's, that wonderful song that she got on the radio and everything, and all of that, finding the gun in the cupboard, and all that. It's very tense, it's like something out of a horror film almost,
Yeah.
some of that stuff, and that's brilliant. That's brilliant, and it's almost like, oh, that would be really good just on its own. But then you have more. Then you have all the other stuff in Matera and the car chase and everything, and the DB5 and all the, when she's sitting there and she's literally she it's when they're firing into the window of the car. I mean, it's very, very tense. It's brilliantly done. That whole sequence and the chase to Matera of the DB5. I'm on the edge of my seat throughout that. I think it's absolutely brilliant, brilliant. And I still love it. And it's a shame the rest of the film couldn't really keep up to that level, unfortunately. And it's just, oh God,
Where
I
does it fall apart for you?
it falls apart for me the moment we know he's got a daughter.
Mm.
Although, actually, no, I think before then, actually, I think when Felix dies.
Mm.
So when Felix dies, that I was like, oh no, you're not going to kill Felix. Felix doesn't die. No, I was devastated when Felix died. Devastated. Like you can't do that. You can't kill Felix Leiter. And little did I know what was
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that
you,
upset me. But
yeah.
I loved the stuff in Cuba. I thought that was brilliant. That whole section with Ana de Armas, she was incredible in that scene, and
Mm.
and all of that. It's great fun. It's very well done. I have a lot of fun with that. So again, that's a good thing in the film, and that's why it's not down at the bottom. There's a lot of good stuff in this film. A lot of it's very well made. But then you've just got other things that I just can't forgive it for. And the main one for me, the main two things for me that I hate and I just can't forgive them is that they gave him a child
Mm.
and they killed him.
Mm.
And I cannot get away from those two things. I've tried really hard, and I did at some point, I did sort of accept the child because I can see they're trying to partner this film a bit with On a Majesty's Secret Service. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I
You
got that.
get a lot
Well,
of
the
that in
music's
this film.
there, and
Yeah,
do
the
you wonder?
music's
Do you
there.
feel like the music was there as some misdirection, where people are thinking, "Oh, Bond's in love again." You got the Majesty's theme playing. Obviously, Madeline's going to be dead at the end of this. Like Tracy.
Um, I think they were trying to. I think it was deliberate. I don't think it was just sort of like, oh, let's just stick it in there. I think it was deliberate because so much of this film is emotional and to do with Bond giving up his job.
But do you think it was
And
deliberate that they put it in there to mislead you into who is going to die at the end? Or do you
no, I
feel like
don't.
it's an afterthought that
No,
they've done the film and now here's the song?
I don't think it's an afterthought, and I don't think it's to tell us that to make us think that she's going to die. The reason I think it's there is because in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, he leaves the Secret Service at the end and he gets married. Well, he doesn't leave, but he plans to. He actually says to Diana Rigg in the barn, I'll have to think of something else to do. And they start planning their life and will live in Tunbridge Wells or will live in Monaco or whatever. They're planning their life together. And then they actually talk about having children. when they're driving in Portugal at the end after they got married.
Mm.
And he said, "Do you know, I didn't get a wedding present for you?" And she says, "Do you know, I have an idea about that. Three girls, three boys. Not bad for a start. But darling, now we have all the time in the world. Yeah." And it's like, okay, so because I've always thought of Bond as being someone who